Hi everyone, it's Kevin across YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, I'll be doing Illro, Smit, and I'll be doing Oscar Steene's player ratings for season 2024. If you are returning Kevin Magpies, welcome, like, comment, share. If you're new to the channel, watch this for the first time, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I've got my Chrissy present on. So without further ado, let's get straight into it now. Illro, Smit, came in as a mid-season draft, so he's 19 years of age and 200 centimeters now. Didn't play any games, but he did play in the VFL for halfway through the season as well. That was probably the best thing that we ever did, was to play him in the VFL. Pretty sure he would have played in the King's birthday weekend type of game as well, so I'm not 100% sure like when we did play him. I know that we did do well when he did play, and I thought maybe that would be the chance that we get. But we picked up in there, because he only played, he didn't play round 10, I don't think, so I think I can safely say that he didn't play that particular game. So I know for a fact that we got him in a mid-season draft as well. Now, a game against KC Demons. Now, I was at that particular game for, and it's always great to see how he would have gone as well. But I think for Smit to have 9 disposals, 6 tackles, 22 hitouts, and inside 50 and a rebound 50 as well, I think that's a pretty damn good effort, I would have thought. And by looking at the stats, he definitely does show a fair bit as well. And I definitely felt like, okay, well, he's done something here. Let's see what he can do. And I think after the North Melbourne game as well, and I look at North Melbourne and I think, okay, stats shows that he's up to it. He really is. In the way that he did play, he had 10 disposals, 26 hit-outs, 3 marks, 2 tackles. So he's still, he's getting his hit-outs, but he's also getting his disposals. He's sort of like a Mason Cox type of game, where he's had that many hit-outs and disposals. And when I look at, obviously, round 14 and when we did play as well, against Windy Hill, I felt like he was a player that we desperately needed him to be. I think, from memory, he had 8 disposals, 12 hit-outs, 1 mark, 2 tackles, so he's showing something when he gets it. That's always a good thing that we look at. And then I look at the Frankster game, and that's the top game that I did go to, and I did see a fair bit of him as well on what he was able to achieve. 35 hit-outs, 6 tackles, 2 marks. He had the 10 disposals as well, so he's really showing a fair bit on what he's capable of doing. And then I look at the Geelong game, and funny enough, I was there for that particular game as well. And I think, from memory, he had pretty much just the 8 hit-outs, 11 disposals as well, and just a 1 mark. So he didn't have a fair bit in hit-outs, but he did do really well in what he needed to do in that particular situation. And then, obviously, the game against Carlton, where, obviously, when we got smacked, but he kicked 2 goals straight, so that's really good news for him. 12 disposals, 3 marks, a tackle, and 11 hit-outs as well. So I'm happy with the way that he does go about that. Now, obviously, kicked the goal, he had 8 disposals, he had 54 hit-outs, 2 tackles as well, so he definitely did what he needed to do. So that was really well done on his part. And then, obviously, we look back to round 20, where that was a clear sign for me where he really gets going, and I'm pretty sure that he would have been named as an emergency, otherwise he might have been injured. So he didn't play in that particular game at all. But then, obviously, round 21 when we played against the Brisbane Lions. I think he might have been injured in that particular game as well. So he's definitely had like a few injuries on top of it. But apart from that, oh no, he actually kicked the goal. He had 8 disposals, he had 3 tackles and 12 hit-outs as well. So he may not have played against the Swans. It might have been as an emergency, whether it could be as well. So that could have been maybe something that we look at as well, because he's definitely he didn't play against the Sydney Swans. So I think for me, I think it's a 6 out of 10. Not bad considering that he's coming against Casey Demons, able to make an impact. So yeah, 6 out of 10 for his type of performance as well. Now, while I will look at Oscar Steene, now, he had fair bit of injuries as well. He's 21 years of age, 201 centimetres as well. I'm pretty sure we might have kept him or we might have delisted him. I think with Illro Smit, we've got to see how he goes in the next 12 months. But I think with Oscar Steene, that if we did delist him, I would have loved to see what he could have done. If he's still on the list, I think it's great. I think that we should definitely play him as well. But he didn't play the first 2 VFL games. It might have been covering from injury as well. Definitely that takes time. But he had the 2 disposals and the 3 hands. There's not much you can say out of that. I don't question it whatsoever, but it is, depending on how he does play as well. And I'm pretty sure that he might have got injured in that Carlton game, because I don't see him playing a fair bit as well. And it would be hard to tell and judge whether or not you play him or not. So he only played just the 1 game, so he's had a fair bit of injuries as well, and it's very hard to say on the injuries as well, because I was there for that particular game, so I may not remember him playing many games. Like, that might have been the only game. I can only give him a 2 out of 10. It's hard because that's all I can say. So, I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to drop a like and also drop a sub above them. It is harder to do that. I think we might have delisted him or we might have kept him on. So it'll be interesting to see what happens next year, whether or not, we'll see out of it. But until next time, bye for now.